Hello, hello. Welcome to the Coloring Oasis. This is part 3 of my giant September Amazon adult coloring supply and book haul. I just can't seem to get it all in one video because I'm stopping. I've been doing demos in the last 2 videos of the products I've got, the pencils, the glitter markers. So check out videos 2 and 1 if you're coming across this first. I'll try to link them below. But I wanted to show you these 2 books, starting off the bat by Peggy Jo Ackley. This is Belle Jardine, The Color, The Garden of Your Dreams, and Flora Bella. And they're small, square little books. Not as big as like the mythographic ones. So they're, you know, in retrospect, you can kind of see. Very thick, heavy. They're nice and shiny. The covers are the best part about the book. I mean, I did take a look through these. For me, I'm not sure how well these are going to work for me. But I will start off by showing you this Flora Bella. It's a beautiful book. I mean, it's really pretty. I'm not going to do a full flip through, but let's go the back way. But this is definitely a book where you're going to need your fine liners, like The World of Flowers by Joanna Basford, and a lot of them. Look how small this is. Like, I just don't do well with so much small stuff. And there are some nice little quotes. There's a lot of words in this book. I'm not a big fan of words in books. There's William Wordsworth quote. Guess you can write a recipe there or something. I mean, if this is your style, this garden whimsy, small detailed notebook / positive inspirational quote type style, then this is perfect for you. But for me, I just want to get down to the picture. I don't want to learn or read or write. I do that all day long. But look at these. I love these, though. These jars. They're pretty. That would be a great one to do. And this, I don't like the Zen doodly looking flowers. But it is a beautiful book if you like that kind of thing, which I just don't have the patience for it. Gorgeous on the outside. The line art is really, really nicely done. This one I like a little bit more, the Belle Jardine. This is The Color, The Garden of Your Dreams. It has fruits and vegetables and things. If I had to pick between the 2, I would pick this one. Asparagus. Plus, I'm a vegetarian, so I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Big salad. Friends are veggies. Oh, that's going to inspire you to eat healthy. Artichokes. I'm probably going to keep this one. Light laughter is the price. Yeah, where the food is. The aprons are kind of neat. Persimmons, different kinds of apples. It is harvest time, fall, so it might be a fun time to do this book. It's a really nice book. I've never been a big fan of coloring food because I'm not that good at it, and it never looks natural to me. But this might be a good way to practice how to color food. There's some garden, some Virginia Woolf. Well, I'm a literary major. That might work. Food. How does the garden grow? This is like your garden, everything you grow in it and what you make with it is basically what this is. Like if you want to learn how to color a grape, this is also a good book for learning how to color realistic fruits and vegetables. How to practice, you know, realism. Some of these wallpaper things with quotes I'm not that into. Here's an actual recipe. You can practice how to do cherries and peaches and lemons. Test out your different kinds of pencils on here. I'm just not sure I'll ever do it. Like when I first get a book, I have to know that I'll be willing to I would want to at least do at least half the book. Maybe at least 10 pictures. There's only a select few that I think I would, even though if I like to look at them, that I would realistically do. Like I do like this one again, all the vintage food cans. They're so detailed though. Look at that olive oil with the lady on there with the grapes. I'm gonna keep this one though, because it's so pretty. I will link these below as well. They're gorgeous. These would make a really nice double set book Christmas gift for anybody in your life who is learning about or interested in adult coloring, who likes gardens or fruits and vegetables or cooking. Next I have Journey to the Majestic Forest This one is really interesting as well. And this is another one of those books where there's only select pictures I would want to do. And there's no name. Here's the ISBN. I'm sure you can see that. Oh, I did get this on Amazon. I'll link it below so you don't have to search for it. So this, it lays nice and flat. It has combination. Oh yeah, so there's 2 white pages in between, which means they're single-sided. So you can use your markers. Let me go this way. This is why I always go backward. It's easier on my table. If you like doing foliage, this is a neat one. I do like this one with the parrots and all the different leaves. I love doing nature. I just wish that one was more toward the front. There's animals. Kind of reminds me of Hannah Carlson's Tales from the Forest Kingdom, but not quite as professional or something. Mushrooms. I like to eat them. I don't really like to color them. A lot of stuff that doesn't, like this is one I I knew I'd love to do. The whole forest scene with the deer and the elk and the rabbits and the animals. That's gorgeous. The butterflies. There's another animal there. They're kind of hidden in. I would love to do that one. Like I almost would keep the book just so I could do that. But I do like this one. I like the unicorn. There's some fairies in here. More butterflies. That one's kind of boring. It's hard to make out the shapes on some of these things. Like I'm not sure what they all are. It's kind of weird. Like this, it's just more of the same. Like it's too zoomed in. You can't really tell what's what. So that part is killing it for me. But I love that deer scene. That one's kind of nice. I like that too because I love to color leaves. So I don't know. This one is really cool. It's like a 2-page, like ancient city up in the trees or something on a stone wall on a cliff. That's kind of neat, isn't it? That was pretty neat. So, I don't know. Another one that I only like a few of the pictures, and I know I won't do the others, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. Tell me what you think. Okay, I have one book I'll save for last. One more book. I did a lot more books in my last videos, and markers and pencils. I do have this to show you. Very excited about this. In my last video, I showed you my limited edition, special edition pastel set from a European company and tested them out. My Arteza pencil set, which I just got, and this one, which is the Spearer Farben pencils. I saw this on another YouTube channel. It comes in this box. I have not opened it yet, which I'm going to do now. I can get it out. Hold on there. Oh, that thing's really tight. It's not coming out. Come on. There we go. These are professional artist quality, premium pigments, artist pencils, bright colors. I think they're, must be Dutch, right? Obviously they're European. Sharper Farben. Are they German, maybe? Deep saturated colors, non-toxic, oil-based lead, creamy texture, artist grade quality, bright vivid colors. I'm super, super excited to try these. Let's get them opened. We will test one out. Believe it or not, I know I have a lot of pencil sets, not nearly as much as Pamela from Pamela's Passion for Pencils, but there are so many I don't have. Like it's true. Like I have my Prismacolors, I have my Polychromos, I have the Derwent ink pens and the Chroma Flows, and I have the Light Fast. I have the Caran d'Ache Luminous I've never even opened. That was a gift, which I should do that. And then I have still my Castle Arts, my Brute Fruner set, but they're all different. They're not the same. You can't just have one thing of pencils if you're serious. Like it just doesn't work in all situations. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is another one of these tins I don't want to take my pencils out of. Love these matte tins. Ooh, here we go. John Constable. Oil on canvas. An English romantic painter born in Suffolk, he is known principally for his landscape paintings of Dedham Vale, the area surrounding his home known as the Constable Country, where he invested all of his affection. I should paint my own best places, blah, blah, blah. His work was embraced in France, where he sold more works than his native England. So it was, I mean, that these are French. Does that mean he invented these pencils? I'm going to have to do some research. I'm totally out of it. You can find the color chart on the website. Doesn't sound like French to me, but that's cool. Oh, look at this beautiful tissue. Look how gorgeous. They're gold. Oh man, they pretty. These remind me of those special edition pastel ones, which are gorgeous, like double tone barrels to look at. Look at these earth tones. There's a beautiful white skin tones. Ooh. Look at that. Pinks, only 2 or 3 reds, purples, blues. These look like an eyeliner pencil to me for makeup. And look at those greens. What a pretty blue. Oh, more greens, because I love my landscape colors. Sounds like that's what he did as well. His work actually inspired Claude Monet, Jules Dupree, and others. I guess he was a pencil artist. Look at these beautiful nature tones. These are all landscape colors. There's your black, your grays. You have everything you need in this set. Oh my goodness. Guys, we got to pull up that John Dunbar book, you guys, and try him out. I'm going to, since I had to finish that petal, we did the pink tests on and the others. I'm going to pull out a pink. Let's see. How about we pull out one. So we're going to see how well they blend. 1 and 2 and 3 pinks. Maybe 1, 2. I think these are more in alignment. Okay, we're gonna test them out. Oh man, you really have to color a whole picture to get a good feel for a pencil. So in the last video, I tested several pencils in this gorgeous book, which is a perfect book for testing your new mediums, or if you're a beginner, or if you just want to do something quick and easy. We started with this. This leaf was my Indra Pastel limited edition set, as well as this. These two were my Artezas. And now we are going to try the Schaffenburger. I'm going to have to work on that name. Here's my jar link I showed you in the last video. This is perfect. Now, if you don't want your pencils to go down as fast, you can use like a Coom small handheld. But I don't have time or patience for that. All right. Nice sharp points. This one looks a little more hot pink, but let's start with that. We're going to do a petal. And I'll do it down here since we did this one here. I have a feeling these high-end European pencils you want to go slow with, but I don't want to keep you here all day. So far, the first 2 pencils I did were very similar. The Artezas were a little more oil feeling and took more layering, but then like about 3 light layers, and then you could do a final dark layer. And once you have several light layers, the dark layer will go on buttery. The limited edition Indra pastels I did were a little more waxy, like kind of in between Prisma and polychromos, and I liked those a lot. So this is definitely feels like an oil pencil. It's nice and feathery. I'm going to blend in another color in a minute. It's going on the paper, very light pressure. I'm using even less pressure than the other 2. Okay, let's get this medium pink here. I'm not even looking at the color names. Well, it does have the color names. Carnation 260, so that's nice. Nice and light. It's blending, it's going over the tooth. It's going to be a nice blender pencil, I think. Definitely feels like this one feels even more like a polychromos than the Arteza one did, but those are great pencils, so that's okay. This one's going to take a lot more light layers. It's more of a soft, feathery feel. It's kind of reminding me of my Brute Pruner rounds. This is just one layer. Let's do this lightest one here. At the end, I'll do the hard, go over it hard test and see what happens. We'll fill it in with this lighter pink. Very lightly. This is kind of a peachy pink. Which color is this? This is Blooming Bouquet. Ooh, nice names on these pencils. Nice and light. Just trying to get that color in there so you can see it. It's so far looking like it's, there's a lot of white tooth showing still because this is definitely going to be like a layering need pencil. So I'm going to go back to this darkest. Go back into my dark areas, put in another layer. A little more pressure, but not hard. A little more, just to kind of get more of that tooth filled. You might be able to even get away with 2 instead of 3 on these pencils compared to the other sets we did. I'm in the second pink again, trying to blend it. These are nice pencils. They're not taking quite as much effort as the Artezas, but they're doing kind of the same thing. You can feel the difference. They feel, the pencils feel lighter. They feel like air, like they're gliding over like air. So these were definitely expensive pencils. These were probably, these were over $100, I think. No, but considering the Artezas, how well it did, I was very impressed. And I didn't have to work any harder than I am now. They're just different. So let's go into this lighter one. This is definitely more of like a professional sketch color pencil. You can even, you probably want to do some white on the end of your pencil there. Actually, let's grab that. Well, how far down with the white? I don't have to dig it all out of these trays. Oh, no, my white's right here. Is this white or is this a cream? It's white. All right, so let's go in over here with some white. Hold on. Whoops, got it too soon. Oh, that got a little too sharp. Ooh, look at this. It's really fluffing up that color, making it look like pink cotton candy. That's a nice white. Oh yeah, these are nice pencils, you guys. Totally different. I do feel like it's weird. It's like I feel like I'm having to work harder, but the color is coming on easier. It's hard to explain. I wanted to get that dark one and see if I can get in one more layer. Make that just a little darker. See what happens if we want to go to a third and then a darker layer. If you push too hard, yeah, so when I just gave it a real quick second of pushing harder, it didn't lay the color down any faster. So these are one of those pencils where you have to build the layers. You can't push harder. The Artezas did work well on about the third layer by pushing hard to get that solid buttery color. But sometimes pushing harder with these high-end oil pencils doesn't do anything but leave like stripes and streaks. Let's go back to this medium pink. I'm gonna push harder here and see what happens. Yeah, it doesn't. Well, these are not the kind of pencils that you're meant to push harder, so I wouldn't recommend it. It's not doing a lot more by pushing harder compared to the Artezas. It really did. And that is evidence of more of a high quality artist pencil. But it does tire your hand out if you want a darker look and less of a fluffy look. Here's this baby pink. It's still putting it down though, like I can see some pink going over the white. All right, let's do a final white, and then I will zoom in and show you the difference. I'm actually going to see if I can do this white over this pastel pencil leaf petal we did at the end where I forgot to pull out my white. That looks nice. All right, let's just do this little white here. Looks like it's even laying down. Yeah, so that tells me there's more wax in the Artezas. It's not. So you probably want to use a Prismacolor instead. All right, let's zoom in. And there's that beautiful petal. 3 shades of pink and white for the sharper Farbin. Definitely professional grade. It did make a really pretty look. I mean, but look at that Arteza petal up high. Those were different shades of pink, but totally different. But that one you could press down on the 3rd layer and get a nice creamy Prisma kind of a look. These are more like layers when you want to blend, do shades, different kinds of shades. So I don't know, you guys, I like them all. There are instances where I like the artist grade, really high-end ones, and there are instances where I like the medium grade, like the pastels I showed you, or there are times when I just like the Artezas or Castle Arts, or even my my Crayola signature pencils are almost one of my favorite pencils. They just do different things, and it depends on how tired you are, how much effort you want to put into it, what kind of paper you're using, what kind of picture. This is really nice. This took me longer. So I'm going to finish this picture off camera, probably using the I don't know. It took me like to do all these petals with these. Look, how long did that take me? It would take quite a while. The Artezas are going to make it go faster, so I might. But I do like these, and I love them. They're different than the others, but I love them. So that was the Sherpa Farbin pencils. Gorgeous pinks. Do I have one more thing to show you and to finish up my haul? Actually, I have 2 things to show you. There's another book. This is Myth and Magic, an enchanted fantasy coloring book. This one got bent in the mailbox. I'm a little miffed about that. This book is amazingly detailed in a way that's like, oh my gosh, like, can I handle it? I'm not really sure. It is by Kinuyo Craft. So it's reminding me a little bit of the Starry Night books. Look at this though, you guys. Look how fine those the hairlines are. I mean, some of them are a little too much for me, but they're so pretty to look at. And if you like fantasy art, I like that one. And if you like details, you will love this book. There's a mermaid. That's pretty. There's a couple in here I really loved. That one's really neat despite how black her hair is. But you can do a nice bright color for her hair and it would show nicely. And the rest of her body is a rose and the color of it is a tree. So that's pretty cool. Tree trunks. Angel. That's really neat. That kind of looks like a Mona Lisa holding a globe. I love this one. This kind of Camelot, Lord of the Rings-ish looking picture. Very detailed. This one, she's like half leopard, her body. That's really neat. Too much sketchy pencil sketch in this for me. I don't like the pencil sketch look very much like the Kubikowska work. I mean, I've done a few and I have the little postcards, but it's not my favorite. but this is amazingly brilliant artwork. Very impressed with it. Very unique. Yeah, so Myth and Magic by Kinoko Craft. I have one Halloween book to show you as well. And still in my Amazon, oh, Lord of the Rings, Clink and Ink. This one, I just realized I had bought it twice by accident. I got one in a different package. I think I showed you in another coloring book video, and then I got it again here, so I'm going to return one. This is Secret Village Halloween by Ava Brown. You might have seen this. It's just a little Halloween village with mice. I think I was saying in that other video that it's just a lot of like houses and mice. Really super cute. Maybe a little redundant. And they're 2 sets. So, yeah, not my favorite, but adorable. And I do have one pencil case to show you. This is my gigantic floral pink flamingo case. I can't even get it in the camera, it's so big. It has an outside zipper pocket. It actually is meant to hold more markers than pencils, because I'll show you, I got this to actually hold my Prismacolor Premier gigantic set that I got from my son. I showed you in my Enchanted review video. But there's a lot of space left, so I'm not sure what I'll put in, but I'll probably put in my Tombos. Oh no, is this the one? I'm sorry, did I say my colors? I meant my Copics. So I have my Copic markers in here, you guys. My Copics. Can I zoom out? Let's see if I can zoom out. Little, not a lot. Yeah, I can zoom out a little. So yeah, it's got all my Copic Chows. That was also from my son. All the Copic Chow entire set in this thing. And you can fit 2 per case, but you can do this with any of your round markers, your Prismacolor markers. I have a different one for those. So yeah, these are my Copic Chows. I think there's still room in here though. Yeah, there's a whole other tray. So if I get more, I guess I have all the colors. So if I get regular Copics or something. So it's kind of like a suitcase. Zips up. It has a carrying strap, which you can put over your shoulder. So that you can travel with it. So yeah, that's basically the gigantic haul. I could say that I lied. There's one more book because I'm working in a picture on it. It just came today. It is, I'm just going to show you guys. It's on my palette right now because I'm working on a picture. I'm not going to show you the picture because I'm doing it for Halloween. But it is actually the Creative Havens Literary Horror Legends. And I'm working on a picture in here for Halloween. I was going to do an entire separate flip through on this, but I will just show you here. But it has basically, I'm doing the Legend of Sleepy Hollow, but it has like Phantom of the Opera. It tells you here what they are. So on the back, so that's Macbeth. That's the Magic Island. There's like the Skeleton Ball, the Mask of the Red Death. That is Medusa. This is from Metamorphosis by Frank Kafka, because I've read the book, I know. We have the Odyssey by Homer. Paradise Lost. This is the Phantom of the Opera. This is the picture of Dorian Gray. I can tell by looking. Yes, it is. This is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Yes, it is. This looks like the Time Machine. Yep, H.G. Wells. This looks like The Turning of the Shrew. And these are all novels I read with my master's in English, which I have. Yes, it is. And this is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I can just tell by looking. Yes, it is. This is War of the Worlds. This one is super cool. I keep thinking of Tom Cruise when I see this, but of course that was the movie. It was also by H.G. Wells. This one I'm not sure. Wendigo. Well, I don't know. That's probably why, because I never heard of it. Going back to the front, I want you to see my picture until my completed work is done. So, I'm just showing you a flip through, you guys. I'm totally winging it here. So this is, oh, is that Agatha Christie? No, that's Ewers. Okay. That's, oh, yeah, this is Beowulf. This one I don't recognize. Bluebeard by Peru. Charles Perrault, sorry. This is H.P. Lovecraft on that last page. Count Magnus, never heard of that one. The Damn Thing. Dracula. Wait. Yep, that's Dracula. I didn't see a Frankenstein in here. Oh. Ah, I just said that. Frankenstein. Oh, I guess it is. But it has kind of that sketchy line art. It's funny I said that right when I saw that, so I guess my brain recognized it. The Horla. This looks like Sherlock Holmes. Oh God, what's it called? Hound of the Baskervilles. Am I right? Yes, I am. Hound of the Baskervilles. Hunchback of Notre Dame. This one, don't know. The Invisible Man. Oh, there's 3 H.G. Wells novels. So these are all based on classic novels, you guys. The Island Dr. Moreau. That's 4 H.G. Wells. This, I don't know. Oh, that's the Jabberwocky from the original Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. And they make it look more frightening than it is in the novel. This looks to me more like Jurassic Park, but it's really Journey to the Center of the Earth. And the next one is my Sleepy Hollow picture, which I won't show you until the end of the month. So that is my literary horse. It's brand new. It just got released a few days ago. It's by Tim Foley. Great for Halloween, but for a literary villain, like, it's just up my alley. So I am quite sure that I'm out of goods to show you guys and out of money at the same time. So I'm going to end this video. If you enjoyed anything, if you want, I'm going to link everything in this video that I can find on Amazon where I bought it down below. Just go right to the links. You don't have to go searching for it, and try some new stuff out and see if you like it, and let me know what you're going to pick up or what you like or don't like. And I would look forward to seeing you in another video. Thank you for your support.